entertaining, high flying, and a little bit of power to boot.
This man is beloved here in the city of Worcester. Brian Morris, not so much. I mean, I don't know. Who are some of the most popular men, not just in wrestling, but in history?
The Rock?
The Rock. If The Rock joined the Stetson Ranch, he would get absolutely booed here in Worcester. It's just how it goes.
I mean, and as it should be, the ranch has done disgusting things here for literally years. The inception of Wrestling Open also saw the inception of the disturbing ways of the Stetson Ranch.
If Stone Cold Steve Austin joined the Stetson Ranch, he would be reviled here in Worcester.
The one time the Texan would be hated for being a Texan.
Well, Wonderboy Brian Morris pointing down to the pogo stick and getting in Bill Thompson's face about. What is he so mad about?
Does he want the pogo ejected?
Yeah, I think he wants it. This guy carried a baseball bat to the ring last week, so he shouldn't talk.
Yeah, he can't complain. Honestly, Bill might want to double check him again, see what other kind of weaponry and foolishness he may have in his personage.
There's a collar and elbow tie-up. I'll give Brian Morris credit on this. This guy is one of the most technically sound people I have seen appear on the scene here at Wrestling Open in a very, very long time. So clearly, Stetson's analytics teams, his scouts, they definitely did their homework.
Yeah, no, he definitely wasn't placed in the Stetson rank simply because he was a vile individual. It has to be coupled with gifts and talents, and the gift he just received was a shoulder tap.
And look at that, going over into the corner to commiserate, get a little instruction from Danny Miles.
And say what you will about Danny Miles, that's the person you try to get information about on how to improve what you're doing within the squared circle. Danny Miles, wildly gifted and tons of experience.
Yeah, I mean, Danny Miles has been a day oneer with the Stetson Ranch. He is the enforcer of the ranch for a reason, and it is because not only is he tough, but he has been around the block. He's seen it all, done it all. Very smart, very dastardly, but very smart. But right now, Milo Mirra is bouncing Brian Morris around the ring.
One thing this man knows how to do is bounce someone around and get them flat on their back, and we're bouncing again!
Oh, tried that arm drag, was able to roll him through and correct himself on that. But Milo Mirra, with that back suplex, sometimes his offense can go a little awry because he is so frantic in the ring.
He's just moving around as a cover.
There's a count of two, says referee Bill Thompson, and Brian Morris favoring that shoulder right now as Milo Mirra is really running things so far.
Milo utilizing the gifts that brought him to the game, finding misdirection to create issues, and pulls at the leg, does Wonderboy, the back of the neck into the top of the turnbuckle, followed up by a slow neck breaker on a cover.
And there is that neck breaker. Brian Morris clearly brought in as a new ranch hand for a reason, even though we might not like him. And he goes in there and he's effective.
He's being paid to do what he enjoys to do, and that's causing the pain of other individuals. And I'm speaking less about the person that he faces in the ring, but the individuals who have the misfortune of being berated by him mid-match.
As look at that, Danny Miles heading over there. Referee Bill Thompson doing his job and doing it very well, as he always does. And now Brian Morris starting to argue, saying don't yell at Danny Miles.
Now backing up Bill, not the right thing to do, not in this space.
Yeah, you better keep your hand off him. There's Milo stepping in, kick to the midsection, as there is a chop across the chest, and Milo Mirra back in the ball game. There's a reversal. I think I spoke too soon.
But thinking the man with the POGO is going to find a way. Now over here telling Bill to move out the way. He really has to be cautious with the way he speaks to the officials here at Wrestling Open.
Man, what a resounding retort from this crowd here in Worcester. Makes the cover. And the fans letting Brian Morris know that they don't particularly care for the Stetson Ranch.
And he's there, as I mentioned before, just berating these people.
Yeah, I mean, he is definitely a bit of a loose cannon. You know that Hammer Tunis was a maniac. This guy's a maniac, just in a little bit of a more clean-cut way.
If you create a void, something will come in to fill it. And Morris looking to fill the void that was left as essentially by Hammer and just be this wild Wonder Boy.
Going into a full Nelson right there is Brian Morris, as Milo Mirra, he is being restricted here by Wonderboy, the newest ranch hand for the Stetson Ranch. With the crowd here in Worcester, they're continuing to come to life for Milo Mirra.
Morris is moving with the right game plan. Keep Mirra from being able to stay on a vertical base and be able to bounce around. And right now, separation's been crafted. Dangerous for Morris.
As they're Milo Mirra continuing to push forward. Ducks down. There's a clothesline.
Mirra immediately getting back into the pace that he desired. Shot down at the tree. Now there's a drop kick. Milo, show us.
He is back to life. There's a big European uppercut. And now Milo Mirra springs into the blockbuster. And he's not done.
Worcester's incensed and so is he. Milo, he's prepared. And he's crafting more offense.
Here we go, has him up in that fireman's carry, but no, Morris slips behind. Landing on that apron. There's an Enziguri.
What a gifted shot, keeping his eyes on
wait,
Danny.
He pointed to that pogo stick, and Danny Miles just took it, and he's out of here.
Just leaves with the, oh no.
Oh no, face first on that steel post behind the turnbuckle. Here comes Wonderboy. Picks him up into the Impaler DDT. Makes the cover. And with an assist from Danny Miles, Wonderboy gets the win.
The time of the fall, 6 minutes, 33 seconds. Here is your winner, Wonderboy, Brian Morris.
And it is always a numbers game with the Stetson Ranch, as Wonderboy picks up the victory here tonight over Milo Mirra.
Disgusting, honestly.
Oh, and now Danny Miles